Hi everyone, welcome back to Phoenix Awakened. I'm your host, Jason.
And I'm your host, Alison. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back to another fabulous show.
And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about letting go of expectation, because we all have expectation somewhere along the line in our life.
You took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, because we all have expectation.
We do, and we can't help it, really.
No, because there's just things you'd like to experience and things that you'd like to have.
Yeah.
And lovely holidays you'd like to go on.
Well, absolutely. Like how many times we always wanted to go on a holiday and where we want it so much and we expect good things, man. And sometimes it doesn't actually always work out that way.
I was just thinking the same thing. Stop reading my bloody mind. The times where you will go away, let's just use that for a really good example.
Yeah.
It's an awesome holiday. Maybe you're going to, let's say, Bali. Going to Bali. Yeah. It's going to be a most amazing time and your expectations through the roof and it rains non-stop and there's pretty much not a holiday.
Yeah, that's because that does happen. Yeah. Because Bali's weather is kind of like that as well. It's beautiful, it's beachy, it's warm, you got the imagery. I'm going to wear a bikini the whole time. I'm going to sunbake every day.
I look great in a bikini.
Yeah, you would look fantastic in a mankini, baby. Absolutely.
Yeah, need a shave.
And then you get there and unfortunately it's raining. So then you're thinking, okay, well now what am I going to do? We're going to have to, stay inside kind of thing. So,
or you go to a party and you think, oh, this is going to be a great party.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. And then you get there, it's like the worst party ever. So what's the moral of the story that you're trying to put out there to everyone?
I guess for me, my moral of the story is try not to have expectation.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Have the intention.
Yeah, have an intention of having an amazing time at the holiday, but maybe don't put so much emphasis on it.
Which sometimes is hard to do.
It is hard to do. Like even if you're going on a date, let's say you're going on a date, for example.
Oh, yes, going on a date.
You
blind date even.
Oh, yeah, first date, blind date, and there's so much expectation. But at the same time, you don't know what to expect as well. But you're expecting it to work out because it's, you've gone on a date, you're dressing up kind of thing. And sometimes it just doesn't work out. So, for me, I guess the moral of the story for me is letting go. Just let go of expectation. Let go of control of the expectation. If you don't have any expectation and allow things to fall where they fall, you might. I think you'd have a happier day. I know what I'm trying to say here. I'm trying to put it into words. If you just let go of the expectation that you want for something to happen, I think you'll have a better result in the end. Is probably what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's a long way around it.
Yeah, do you have a short way?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, my way would be longer. For example, if you're trying to create something, visualize it, have the intention, expectation of it on levels, then let it go.
Do you know what I'm getting? In our last episode, we spoke about what is going on behind the scenes of this physical reality, and we also spoke about not being able to manifest. And at the same time, we also spoke about the script and everything along those lines. So sometimes people feel like they can't manifest, even though they've tried so hard. We've tried so hard to manifest and everything along those lines. In a way, I guess letting go of the expectation of the manifestation is probably another way of doing it. It's kind of like, even though we feel that we've got energies trying to stop us and block us, it's like, I guess in a way, it's like the best way I'm getting to combat energies that are trying to harm you or stop you, or even negative people that are telling you you can't do this, no, you can't do that, and trying to block you.
That's a good one.
I guess enjoy what you're doing anyway. Try to put fun in what you're doing anyway. And sometimes it may seem like if you feel like you're working a job that is not giving you good vibes or anything along those lines, try and find other ways of enjoying it. I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but the job sucks. It sucks.
We're not doing very good with trying to explain this whole letting go of expectation thing, are we?
No, but I think we're being real. I think we just need to be real and just keep on just sharing what we understand, because we don't know it all.
No, we don't know it all. We're only sharing our story of what's going on.
Yeah, so you can't be too hard on yourself that you don't know every single thing.
There's my expectation.
Yeah, too hard on yourself,
My
love.
expectation is that, I need to have all the information all the time, right here, right now. And yeah, Jason just said, don't be hard on me. Just I shouldn't be hard on myself.
I mean, they might be, but that's okay. That's okay. I think we need to be a little bit more loving to ourselves. I think the expectation is, we expect a lot for ourselves, and we have a lot of goals and a lot of dreams, which is connected to expectation. And you get a bit not happy with yourself if you can't do it, and there would be reasons why. I can't give you all the reasons why. There'd be several reasons why. And I guess learning just to allow it to unfold as well and let go, still have that, those goals and those dreams, which we do.
Yeah, we do.
But at the same time, I guess expect things to play out how you would like them to play out, but at the same time let them go just to unfold for what needs to happen.
Yeah, it's
in a way. Does that sort of make sense? Or
yeah.
am I just bloody babbling again?
No, it kind of makes sense. It's kind of saying expect the worst and expect nothing. Expect the best and expect nothing at the same time. And that kind of puts you in a place of neutrality.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Neutrality is a very good topic. Yep.
So if you can be neutral. If you can be neutral, for example, you've applied for a job or something along those lines. You're in a place where you're happy if you get it, but you're also happy if you don't get it. And that's kind of letting go of the expectation instead of applying for a job and really needing that job. Holding
on so tight.
Yeah, holding on so tight to that job, wanting it so much that if you don't get it, it just completely throws your emotions out.
Yeah, because maybe you need that job and that money to pay for rent.
Yeah.
Buy some food.
But I guess what we're saying by letting go of expectation is really, it comes down to being neutral to what you're wanting to create, manifest, or what you're wanting to do.
I feel like the life now is become so ridiculously complicated. Doesn't really need to be, but it has become that way. More rules and regulations on top of more rules and regulations, to a point where you're so bloody squeezed that there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And we talk about so many things, and sometimes we might sound like we're contradicting ourselves.
But at times we are.
But yeah, at times we are contradicting ourselves, only because we're trying to figure things out ourselves. Yeah. We're wanting to create and we're wanting to manifest and we're wanting to do that. But I guess at the same time, letting go of expectation, being neutral, and just continue on with life as best as we can.
Yeah, do the best you can.
Yeah.
Put the positive steps forward.
Yeah.
Be positive minded, and then at the same time is letting it go. You can't hold on to that.
I'm getting this kind of like, a relationship as well. When you're holding on to a relationship.
Yeah, if somebody,
you
love somebody so much and you're just so forceful, and that person is like, geez, just get off me, mate. Just give me some space. And because you're actually they want to repel you. Do you know what I mean?
And it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. It could be a relationship with a family member.
Yeah, well, anything or anyone.
Yeah. And I'm getting reminded about the video that you're going to be doing for Infinite Magic.
When you have a relationship breakup.
Yes.
And then there's
that one.
There's attachments or cords to you and the other person, and I do a little technique just to help when you, for example, do break up with someone.
And it could, I just want to butt in and say it could be romantic or family member or something.
Yeah, somebody's passed, or you've had a massive argument and you've gone your separate ways, and you're in a bit of pain and grief. Yeah, there's a technique to help start to mend that within you.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll put the link in the description below as well, in case anyone wants to watch that, because it's a really good technique that Jason's done.
Yeah, or just jump into Jason Infinite Magic on YouTube.
And also, we just want to put in, if you guys would love to support us as well, buy us a coffee. We have the link in the description below. We would love a coffee. It just keeps us going, keeps us motivated, and keeps us awake at the same time.
Yeah, I know I need a couple of coffees in the morning.
Yes, he does.
And they're big cups.
So getting back to the topic of really letting go of expectation and just being neutral. I reckon trying to be neutral is the best way to go about it.
Yeah, it's in a way a bit more cleaner.
Yeah, because you're not really grabbing for anything. It's, I guess it's kind of like not being desperate for anything.
Yeah, and at times you do. So you pull yourself back in and try to realign yourself and and believe that what you want to create manifests itself or come into your life. But if you're holding on too tight, you have to, it's like, okay, maybe I'm holding on too tight. Just breathe. You know, it's easy to breathe. You just breathe in and let go. Do that a few times. And then just I let go. And I guess trust is another interesting word to use.
Because I'm just getting, even though we have spoken about there are energies out there that can stop and block you, and that could either be on a physical or a energetic level, energy level being whatever's out there. And on a physical level, it could be friends, families, anything along those lines. But also it can be us.
Yeah, that's a very interesting one, yes.
We can actually start blocking us as well.
Yep, sabotaging ourselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just getting that as well. So when you're wanting to manifest, because we all want to manifest, we all want to create something.
Well, we all want to create a nice life, don't we?
Yeah, we all want to create a nice life. Let go of expectation. But if it's not working out or working out as quickly as you can, start looking at yourself. I always look at myself first so that I can just subtract anything that maybe I have done. And once I've done that, and if it's still not working, then you might want to be looking at what else is around you that could be blocking you too.
Yeah, because we talk a lot about going within self and doing the work within self and not going outside of self. So that's a really good point that you brought up, that going within self first, seeing where you can fix it within. Because we're talking about, everything within does reflect back to us as well. So there's a few different levels playing out here. It's not as just sometimes simple of letting go, although it can be.
Absolutely. A big...
How are you going today, baby? It's been a great day.
It's like I just keep getting entanglements. It's so entangled and interweaved, and I always come back to this one thought that it doesn't have to be so cryptid. It doesn't have to be so entangled, but it's probably done that way for a reason.
Because everybody gets lost
in the game.
Exactly,
and you don't want to get lost in the game. And anyway,
you don't know if you're Arthur or Martha most days.
Yeah, anyway, so back on topic of letting go of expectation. That is just, what we wanted to share of letting go of expectation.
There's a lot to it. There's a lot more than just, letting go. Yeah, letting go. But sometimes you can let go and work on something for a long time. And
okay, so what can people do if they're wanting, let's say they love a job and they really want the job and they're expecting really good news. What could they do? I mean, because us saying letting go is a lot easier than the person being in the situation.
Well, I think letting go is a nice word because it's just saying to yourself, I just need sometimes go with the flow. We need to be in the flow. If you're out of the flow, for example, and you're going against the current, it's a little bit more harder to create that sort of reality that you're after. Maybe it's not part of your script, or maybe that job's not meant to be for them, or maybe it is. Anything could be playing out simultaneously.
Because it involves everyone's emotions, really. I look at it, everyone is emotionally tied to something. So sometimes letting go isn't as easy.
Yeah, when you're emotionally connected to it and put a lot of work into something as well, Like, for example, I'm getting in my head, being in a relationship for 20 years, and it's like, I really think it's time for, this to move on. But the party is like, well, I've invested 20 years and all this money into this partnership, and it has to move on.
Or if you've created a business and that has been growing for 20 years, and something happens to the economy around the world, like things that have happened recently
the last few years,
the amount of businesses that have actually gone down. I mean, they've put their whole blood, sweat and tears into this, into a business, and they would have to come to make a decision of whether or not to let go.
And they wouldn't want to. Why would you?
No, because it's your child, it's your baby. You've built it from scratch.
It's your livelihood.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So things it's not only just about relationships. It's about stuff that you build with your own hands. It's like, how do you let it go? Like, how do you? Yeah, it is such an emotional roller coaster ride on trying to figure out how to let go of something when you've invested so much emotion into it.
Yeah, I'm getting the word trust.
And sometimes it's not always easy.
No, it's not always easy. Trusting how things play out. I'd love, as you said, everything to be a lot more easier.
Yeah.
Than not. Yeah, I don't know it's going to go that way anymore. I think it's up to us to roll with the punches and do what we can and let go and still put the positive intention out there for what we want to create, but at the same time allowing that just to be and let go with it and breathe and try not to freak out too much because there's a lot going on. I feel too much, and I think you just throw your hat in the ring and it's like, oh, whatever. And maybe, I know for some people they've done that. They're just like, oh, I'm done. And
don't be done. Don't be done with life.
No, to simplify it, it was like years and years ago, I was going to give up all the healings and the classes, and I was just painter. And it's like, nah, done, had enough, nothing's working for me, I just cannot be effed anymore. And then, I don't know if it was that day or the next day, I had some random person ring me up and say, you can't stop this. I've been told by one of my guides that you need to keep going. You can't do it. It's really important that you keep going. I'm like, who are you? How did you get my number? So I thought, oh, okay. But I literally, at that moment, let go. Then I was encouraged to keep moving forward. But I still let go because I just was done. Because you could just put too much effort into something and it just doesn't work out. But so in that moment, I really, really let go. And then I got encouraged to keep moving forward with it. And I'm still healing today. And this is going back a long time as well.
It is very entangled.
So maybe if you fully 100% let go,
yep,
and it's meant to still play out, and you're meant to be experiencing it, that's the way to go.
So I'm getting, if you can, try not to be attached to the end result.
And if you're going to Bali for a holiday, make sure you check the weather before you go.
Yeah, that's real sound advice.
I agree.
Yeah, it's real sound advice. Yeah,
the people out there that did that, next time you really need to check the weather. But usually you book those things in advance, so you really don't know. You just don't go in their rainy season. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
We've been silly, but it's okay. Sometimes we need to be silly. Laughter's good.
Okay. Anything else that you want to share?
No, I don't think so.
We've been going through so many questions and things ourselves that we just wanted to bring this to the surface for everyone that listened to us, that maybe it might help them or help you guys as well. Because if we're thinking about it, then there might be some other people that are thinking about what is going on. How can I let go? What's the easiest way of letting go? Maybe being neutral is the easiest way of letting go. And not being attached to the end result. So in a way you're talking about no care factor? No. There is care factor. Care factor is what you do in your business. Care factor is it's your integrity. Care factor is your integrity. Letting go is letting go of the outcome. Yep. letting go of the end result, pretty much, or letting go of your expectation of the end result. So instead of going, my expectation, say for example, someone asks you to do something, they expect you to do it, but you know, they can't really expect anything of you, really. I mean, yes, people do, but they can't expect anything of you.
Okay.
I hope that helped.
Yeah, leave a comment below if it's helped, or you just thought, well, you guys are just talking crap again. Because some feedback's good.
Yeah, we would love feedback.
Yeah,
you know.
give us some feedback, positive. You know, if you have to give us some negative feedback, okay, but positive would be nice.
Positive would be great. Or if you need constructive criticism, there we go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, constructive criticism. Just to let us know, you know, have we gone off the plot?
Going off the plot, or off your plot, or...
Okay.
We really need more coffee.
Okay, Jason's just tired right now. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We hope that we have been able to share some light on something that you've been thinking about, whether it's about letting go or needing to be neutral or needing to not expect anything from anyone or any situation. So we hope that we have helped with our story.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, listening and watching. We are sending much love and light to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're now letting you go.
Shit.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.